Coming right up, the Celtics taking on the 76ers. For the Boston Celtics, the goal is to get better each and every time they take the floor, continuing to build their chemistry and connection, the unspoken bond that yields victory. Sixers, Celtics, up next on 2K Sports. Thank you for tuning into this Sunday afternoon 2K Sports edition of the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. Hey, Dave.
Thanks very much, guys. Well, the Celtics are developing chemistry. Robert Williams says our older guys are keeping a great energy, preparing us before we even get on the court. When you've got your main players fired up and they're talking in your ear, you got to follow their lead. Kevin?
Veteran leadership. David, that's why we follow you. And you're a veteran on this crew. Great to have you with us. Thank you for the report. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Harden out there with Anthony Melton. And it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Celtics, up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the 5, roaming the paint. Everyone's excited to see these two monster teams battle it out. You know, Greg, whoever comes out on top tonight will have really made a statement to the league.
And, Kevin, no matter what happens, this is a great opportunity for both teams. They say iron sharpens iron. The only way you get better is by facing challenging opponents.
Now here is Harris. Melton, no good. Smart on the wing. He's guarded by Melton. Tatum against Harden. Tatum down low. Shot clock at 6. Here's Smart driving inside. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. And they'll turn over. Did not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
And the 76ers with possession. Melton feeling it out a bit. Harden finds Melton. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's Embiid. Goes back up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Smart.
Yeah, it's such a simple yet effective move. Embiid executing the pump fake.
And I feel like one of the more underrated aspects of Embiid's game is his passing.
He understands that teams are going to bring 2, sometimes 3. You have to make quick decisions with the ball when that happens. Embiid, he embraces that challenge.
First one falls for him.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit, their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
And Embiid drops them both. You're right. Defense, it's been terrific for him. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And, Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
Here's Smart. Here's Brown. Williams trying to break free, and it's Brown missing. Now the 76ers with it. Milton with the ball. Some solid defense from Brown.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Outside, Horford. Sinks the triple.
And not every big can hit from there, but Horford has that versatility because that man has put in the work.
Now, here is Harden. Here's Melton. To the wing on the left. Embiid wide open. The 76ers again can't hit it. For Boston, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. The basket counts and 1. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
And the balance Brown has on these takes, refusing to let the D get the upper hand.
And how about Jaylen Brown, part of that young core for the Celtics?
Yeah, he's been through a lot with this young group of guys. They've grown together, they've come in together, and they've gotten better together. And you've seen the production of Brown increase because of it.
That free throw good from Brown. And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. From 12 feet out, and the rejection by Embiid.
Yeah, defensively, Embiid can take over a game with his reach. Big block from him there.
Here's Melton, and he comes up with the deuce.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
So the Celtics called timeout, their first. And this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon. Making a switch here. White's checked in. The 76ers also with a sub. Maxey's checked in for D'Anthony Melton. Smart on the wing. To the inside. And Williams throws it down.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Harden against Smart. Harden kicks to Embiid. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Outside, Smart. Here's White. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Derek White was only 6 feet in high school. No D1 schools even offered a scholarship.
Derek ended up at a D2 school, but White had a major growth spurt up to 6'4". Transfers to a D1 school, the Spurs take him late in the first. What a crazy path to the league.
shooting 2.
And that one falls for White.
When you have an MVP caliber player like Joel Embiid, you have to be in win mode now. And the Sixers are doing everything they can to get their big fella to the finals.
Here's what Philadelphia is going with right now. Harrell, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. McDaniels comes in for Tobias Harris. And it's Shake Milton in for James Harden. That one misses. Is it hard, Richard, to balance the present and the future if you're a team like the 76ers?
No, you should have 100% focus on here and now. Why? Because players like Embiid only come around every 20, 30 years in your franchise. So you should just hedge all of your bets and try and get it done while you have the window.
And it feels like that is truly the direction. There's no deviating from it at all.
No, that's the direction. You look at the champions, the Golden State Warriors, the Milwaukee Bucks, the Lakers, they have all done the same thing. They went into win now mode.
And the Celtics with possession here. 76ers getting the bucket. The shot by Brogdon, no good.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
And once Harrell hits the launching pad, the defense doesn't have a lot of good options, making that jam seem unstoppable.
Here's Williams. 76ers getting the bucket. Pass to Hauser. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
George Niang, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. 1:09 left in the first. Here's Harrell. Lays it up and banks it in.
And improving as a shot maker every year. Harrell has to be accounted for defensively.
Maxey against Brogdon. The Celtics working the ball around now. Pass to Hauser. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
McDaniels score the basket, his second of 2 attempts. Celtics trail by 3. Now Brogdon. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. They need this. Second chance shot. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Over in the corner, McDaniels. They get it back. Harrell, the pass to Milton. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
Now here's White. Over Maxey. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Philadelphia ahead as they dominate the last minutes of the quarter on an 8-0 run. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the 76ers, what are your thoughts?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Hey, Richard, for a while, teams went smaller. They became quicker. Now we're seeing some teams go big, playing 2, sometimes 3 7-footers in the lineup. It's amazing.
Yeah, there's always a pendulum swing. Once it goes too small, then all of a sudden the pendulum swings back. And now everyone is looking for size. But you have to have size that can also stretch the floor because teams need guys that can rebound. That's what they're looking for.
The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics.
Oh, great anticipation from Horford on D there. Gets ahead of the ball there for the steal and initiates the fast break.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
And Philadelphia has possession after the basket by Boston. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Brown, good.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. The 76ers trail.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
Smart's checked in for the Celtics. Philadelphia also making some changes. Embiid, he's checked in for Harold. P.J. Tucker comes in for Danuel House. And it's Anthony Melton in for Maxey. To the wing right side. Horford kicks to Tatum. Smart passes to Tatum. And the 3 off target.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Harden against Smart. Harden dishes to Embiid. Rebound by Williams. The Celtics have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good.
And some added toughness on the roster. Something Philly knew they needed after last year's playoffs. The hope is adding scrappy veterans like P.J. Tucker and DeAnthony Melton will help them further this go-round.
And Philadelphia making a change here. McDaniels checked in. And he sinks the second.
What strikes me about Jason Tatum is really his versatility. He's got any move for any situation that you throw at him. His moves have moves. His counters have counters. That is a man that can finish plays or make them.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth dance team. All right, fans, let's give it up for
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. McDaniels kicks to Harden. Now here's McDaniels. Guarded close. You spent 2 seasons, Richard, with LeBron James in Cleveland. What was it like to play with LeBron?
Well, I like to think that LeBron was playing with me the entire time. That's the way I viewed it, but it was amazing.
I should have reworded that. I'm sorry, my mistake.
Thank you. I think LeBron James was outstanding to play with just from a camaraderie standpoint, and he always wanted to make the right pass, which, you know, for pundits, they complain about it, but for a teammate, you love it. You love playing with a guy that tries to play the right way night in and night out.
His understanding of the game must be off the charts, correct?
It is so ridiculous the way that he just sees the game before it's happening. He is easily one of the smartest players that I have ever been around.
And McDaniels drops them both.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
The pass to Smart. Horford kicks to Smart. Brown feeling it out a bit. 6 to shoot. Tries it from the top of the key. A shot off that time. And it's Philadelphia the other way. And here is McDaniels. He has 6. Pass to Melton. The 3. And they'll get another chance. McDaniels with the ball. Working on Horford. Good on the bucket.
You just got to admire the strength of Embiid, able to work through that aggressive coverage.
Tatum kicks to Horford. Back to Tatum. Pass to Williams. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 6th rebound on the night. In the corner, it's Melton. A nice shot by Tucker. And now a 4-point Philadelphia lead.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Outside, Horford passes it to Tatum. 1:39 left to play in the first half. Brown inside the line. No good off the back of the rim.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
And, you know, D'Anthony Melton's progression as a shooter has been impressive.
Yeah, he struggled on the pull-up jumpers early in his career, but he worked at it, and now he's very efficient. His offense is almost as good as his defense at this point.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
What I really love about this kid, you know, Williams he's physical, he's explosive, and yes, he plays above the rim. He just brings that nastiness to the game.
Now, here's McDaniels. He's got 6. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight. And he makes the first. And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
So Boston ends up going with a new group, and the 76ers will go for a different look here. Harrell, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. George Niang comes in for P.J. Tucker. Maxey's checked in for Melton. And it's Shake Milton in for James Harden. And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Celtics. Trailing by 4. White looking around. Over Milton. And it's White missing. Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Maxey against Brogdon. Here's Harrell. Rebound by Muscala. Boston shooting only 27% from the field, looking pretty ugly out there. White the pass to Brogdon. Back to White. With 1 on the clock. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. 76ers on top, leading by 4. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much with Doc Rivers. Doc, a back-and-forth affair so far. How do you pick it up in the second half?
Well, they were just a more physical team. I mean, they blew up all our actions. They got all the 50-50 balls. We got back in the game because we started doing it back at them, so that's important.
We'll see if you can keep that up. Thanks, Doc. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. In the first period, their biggest lead was a slim 3 points. In the second quarter, they put in the work to create a slight scoring advantage. And from what we saw so far from the Sixers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
The bench scoring has been a big key for them. They came in with energy, and they were able to give the starters a real break because of the way they performed. That's the kind of production every team hopes to have from their second unit.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
Terrible execution the offensive end, rushing things, taking bad shots. Here's a thought. Pound the ball inside. With higher percentage looks, get yourself to the line, get back on track.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
Headed to the floor right now.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Celtics trail by 4. Heading underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Jalen McDaniels is out there with Harden. And it's Harrison at the small forward.
Every time Tatum finds his shot, he'll take it. He loves to fill it up from mid-range.
Tucker with the ball, working on Horford. Tucker can't get it to go.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
Now here's Smart. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Over Harden. Smart misses. 76ers shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Harris kicks it to Tucker. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. 5 to shoot. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Horford. Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim, and he helped define their interior defense.
Shoot 2.
And the first one drops. D'Anthony Melton. He's checked in for the 76ers. Both free throws good from Tucker. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Celtics trail by 3. The pass to Horford. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Horford's got 5.
And, folks, this is Horford in his zone. Wasn't going to let that opportunity slip away.
Harden the pass to Tucker. On the wing, Melton. He's covered by Brown. Shoots. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
Personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And his average at the line stands at about 79% right now. So solid numbers in that department.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Inside, here's Williams. He nails it, and we're tied up. 6 points for Williams.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Now, here's Melton. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You got to blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Pritchard, he's checked in for Williams. Pritchard gets the bucket.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
Pass to Melton. Smart against Harden. Stolen by Smart. Here's Brown. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Here's Harden. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Smart.
He is an absolute master at drawing fouls. Harden is so good at getting the defense to foul him with so many crafty moves.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
Look, some of James Harden's career numbers are crazy, but he's also got a lot of firsts to go along with those overall totals, like the first 60-point triple-double.
Williams, he's checked in for the Celtics. Philadelphia also making some changes. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Embiid. Daniel House comes in for P.J. Tucker. And Maxey subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. And both free throws good for James Harden. And Harden was the first player to average 35 points and 7 assists in a season.
Yeah, and that was in the 2018-19 season. The same year, he was also the first player to score at least 30 points against every other team. No one had done that since the NBA expanded in 2004.
Just 4 to shoot. Buries the long-range jumper.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Now here is Harris. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here is House. He's covered by Brown, and he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Some changes for Philadelphia. George Niang comes in for Harris, and it's Shake Milton in for James Harden.
One shot.
The Celtics with the lead. Brogdon kicks to Williams. It's White on the wing, defended by Milton. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting two.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Boston.
At the line for 2 shots.
And that one falls for White. And both free throws good for White. So it's Philadelphia now. It's a three-point game. Bounce pass for Milton. Pass to Harrell. Tries again. The double clutch. And he sinks the layup. Harrell's got 6.
The dogged intensity Harrell has is just insane. And he uses all this energy to his advantage, particularly on the glass.
Now, here's Brogdon. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. White down low. Defended by Milton. White, good.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And that's the kind of bucket they needed. Close game in the second half. Great finish on that one.
To the paint, it's deflected. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Now, here's Milton. Unloads from 13. That one, no good.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
The 76ers trail by 3. Maxey looking it over. Up and in on the layup.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the third. Outside, White. Right wing. Here's Hauser. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Missed inside. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. That puts them in the lead. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And defense comes at Brogdon hard, but he shoots through. Good technique helped him to get that one off.
For Boston, they have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. And the first one at the line is good.
And he's the glue that holds this team together. Brogdon's calm demeanor and lead by example approach is so valuable to this squad.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Hilton the pass to Embiid. Misses from short range. 3/4 of play in a close game here. Celtics lead by 1. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break.
34.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. That's the Boston 5. Now, here's Melton. Passes it to Embiid. Just 5 to shoot. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through. Even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row, no player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
It's tough to find things to not love about Embiid's game. It's so complete. He's a true two-way player who is a nightmare you have to deal with on both ends.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And he makes both free throws. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Now the pass to Horford. Back to Tatum. From outside, off the mark. The 76ers lead. Milton with the ball. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Tatum. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
An active scorer, whenever Tatum forces the issue and goes at the defense, they have to compromise.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Philadelphia? And that one falls for Tatum. And so Tatum nails them both. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Harden dishes to Embiid. Harden kicks to Harris. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Timeout called the 76ers.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. He's pleased that they're getting consistent points in the paint. He said, in this league, it's not easy to do what you guys are doing. Let's just keep doing it until they stop us. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Oh, glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time. Brown outside. Tatum kicks to Brown. Pass to Horford. The Celtics working the ball around now. Nice shot by Smart.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
You can't question the desire of these teams. It's going to be difficult for either side to get separation.
Now, here is Harden. On the wing, Melton. The dish to Harris. Harden against Smart. Up again.
A very good passer. Harden is capable of leading the league in assists any year.
Austin's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Tatum kicks to Horford. Pass to Brown. It counts, and the foul. That one on Embiid.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
At the line, Jaylen Brown. At the line with one shot.
Brown, no good on the free throw.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim. And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
Now here's Brown. Shoots over Melton and misses it off the right side of the rim. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
And no doubt the ball is going to go to Embiid there. Needing a bucket, and he gets it.
Passes to Tatum. A three. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 11 rebounds in the game. Tatum against Harris. No good. Great D that time from Tatum. Smart against Embiid, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
As tough as they get, Smart's a bulldog out there, does a good job of drawing contact, oftentimes by initiating it.
At the line for 2.
And that one falls for Smart.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
Maxey's checked in for DeAnthony Melton. That misses, so he splits the free throws. The 76ers have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Maxey, great D that time from Tatum.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Now, here is Harden, and they double up Embiid. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Maxey's got the lead up to 4 now for Philadelphia. Tatum against Harris. Tatum passes to Horford. Back to Tatum. The shot's good, and the assist by Horford.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
And the 76ers call time here. They're in front by 1. 1:15 left in the fourth quarter.
Make some noise.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, James Harden.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
Embiid, no good. Austin's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's Tatum. Good!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Harden the pass to Embiid. Good D by Williams. So, guys, it comes down to this.
Time for your stars to shine.
There's the pass to Tatum. Good!
And if anybody didn't know, Jason Tatum has that killer instinct just coming out in a big way.
And the 76ers call time here. They're behind by 3. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
It's time for some t-shirts right now, fans.
outside. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Embiid. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
5th team foul. At the line, Jason Tatum. At the line for 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Well, Tatum does look ready, prepared to do what he does best in the clutch, get buckets.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. To the right side. Maxey kicks to Harden. And they recover it. For 3, Harris. Offensive rebound to stop the run. And so it's Boston sweeping by with the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Al, congrats. Tough game tonight. When do you think you guys really locked in and started taking control of the game?
It all started the second half. We didn't do a good job the first half. We let them hang around. But, at least we reacted better the second half. This is one of those games that we just had to, will our way to win this.
A lot of games like that, you have to kind of just grind out, Al. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. See you later.